What's the worst injury you've ever seen happen in person to either you or a teammate or an opponent? And did they come back from it? Thanks, boys. All right, Bruce with the grim one.
Yeah, the Grim Reaper. What do you got, Commie?
I got one that came to mind right away. Yeah, I would say the worst injury I saw that I can remember. I can't remember anybody played against. But the worst injury I saw was when Eric Cole broke his neck the year we won. Yeah, that was scary. Bringing out the whole busted neck and doing the whole the stretcher and obviously strapping all that stuff, and it was very, very serious. He got hit from behind. It was against Pittsburgh, and yeah, it was really scary. He was when I say Eric Cole was on fire, he was on fire. I want to say he missed the last 20 some games of the year, and he already had 30 goals. Like he was getting 40. There was no doubt about that. And I think he finished that year at 30. We didn't think he was coming back. That ended up being the year that we went all the way. And he didn't end up coming back until, and it was very, very, it was a little nerve-wracking. He didn't come back until Game 6 of the finals against the Edmonton Oilers. And so obviously Eric Cole came back and he went on to play a bunch more games after, but it was very, very scary. And then, of course, we're in Edmonton, Game 6. It's his first game since he busted his neck. And we were all like, nobody said it, but we were all like a little like, ooh. And then, of course, Game 6 is like the one game where we got the shit kicked out of us. Like the Oilers
in Edmonton, yeah.
In Edmonton, yeah. And like you could tell, and like, this is the finals. So Colsey's in the lineup. They were running at everybody. It didn't matter who it was, but guys were running Colsey. And I can't remember who hit him. It doesn't matter. Somebody smoked him like real early in the game. And I remember him popping back up, and I remember all of us being like, okay, you can handle that, you'll be fine. So that's the one that I remember.
I feel like I may have told this story before about Eric Cole, but just the one moment that always comes up with Eric Cole, he had moved around and went back to Carolina in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
I'm standing in the crowd one night. I was the rinkside reporter for TSN for a Boston Carolina series. And I'm getting ready to do one of those hits from let's check in with James Cybulski rinkside, right? And I'm standing in the crowd, and this Carolina fan, older gentleman, he's like, TSN, who you pulling for? And at the time, I'm like, I don't have a dog in the hunt. Whoever wins, the sooner the series ends, the sooner I go home, kind of thing, right? Sounded like the jaded media guy. And he kind of says, what do you think of Cole? And I said, he's a Carolina fan, right? And I said, I think he needs to start scoring. And the guy right away, like, no shit, I'm his dad. And I quickly, like, holy shit. I'm like, well, at least he's out of Edmonton.
That's perfect. Set you up. That's good. That's sneaky that he did that to you. That's real sneaky.
All right, Razor, what do you got for Grizzly injury?
Yeah, no, I don't have this one. This one just always stands out to me, just more so because of the person. But I was in Dallas, and Carlos Scraston, God rest his soul, was on the plane in Russia a year after I played with him. The best teammate of all time. Scratchy was literally the best and blocked everything, like blocked every shot and got in front of everything. One of the toughest guys. And he took one in the private area one night in Dallas, and it was just true scratch, like came off, no big deal. Goes in the room, like in between the intermissions, like kind of gave one of these, like, does this look right? And it didn't look right, needless to say. And it was a long 10 days for him. Again, maybe a little personal, but I always think of him in that he was just willing to lay it out there on the line all the time. And again, his story and his family, like, just horrible. But he made fun of it in the end. Like it was a funny story. One that I laugh at all the time whenever I see someone get hit down there, because he ate one night and didn't phase, and he did come back and played, but never should have been out there on the ice with walking
That'd be,
around.
that'd be a hard one to forget, that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Even tougher. How does it look down there?
Oh.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, no, scratch. You might need to get that taken care of, buddy.
Oh.
But try some A535 on.
Yeah.